Hey there, Griffins. You're listening to G-Man
and Sarah
in the morning.
Hi, guys.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Whatever you're doing around the world in this quarantined life that we have, thank you for tuning
At
in.
home. At home. Stay home. Stay home.
In remote locations. I'm in Lakeside and Sarah's in.
I'm in Julian. Hi, guys.
This is very interesting, Sarah.
This is very interesting. This is new.
Yeah, and if you have not already done so, please subscribe and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell at the bottom there. And we are now moving all of our content to YouTube for now. So welcome to our new temporary YouTube channel.
And welcome to the Giovanni and Sara in the Morning podcast.
Yay!
Yay! I don't know about you, G, but I sure have missed Giovanni and Sara in the morning.
Me too. Yes. This is quite a challenge, but challenge accepted, I guess.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah. So, look at that waveform. Oh, that was pretty high. Oh my God! I hope we don't clip this thing.
Are you too close to the mic?
No, look at me. I'm like 1 feet away from the microphone. It should be good enough.
Should be.
It should, because I'm yelling here. Oh, yo, look at the bee. Okay, I don't know what that was, but anyway. Now we're just pretty much goofing off. We hope you missed us, guys, if you're listening right now.
Because we sure have missed you.
Yeah, guys, please give us a big fat like. Hit that like button right now.
Yes, please.
Yes, this is our pretty much our first time that we're doing a remote broadcast. Isn't this interesting, Sarah?
This is very interesting. We are both at home on FaceTime, recording ourselves. This is interesting. This is very interesting.
This is, and this isn't our typical studio setup at school where all of the equipment's already there for us. So we have to do this all remotely on our computers with our own microphones, with our own laptops, coming up with our own content. And so thank you guys for being patient throughout this whole entire ordeal. And we hope that you guys are doing fine right now, staying home and staying safe. Right, Sarah?
Yes, we hope that you guys are all good. You're all staying healthy. If you are sick, you're quarantining yourselves away from people. If you're healthy, you're just staying home so you don't get near people. Stay safe, guys.
Right. Yeah, definitely. Yes, words from the wise. And of course, wash your hands as much as you can. Avoid touching your face as much as you can.
Avoid talking to real people if you can.
Yeah, and if you have to, make sure you stay 6 feet.
6 feet apart, people. 6 feet.
Right, 6 feet. 6 feet or more. If you're 5 feet and 11 inches away from me, I will sue you. It has to be 6 feet. 6 feet.
The eyes that I just saw from you right now. Wow. Okay.
I just spit on my computer. Now I need to wipe it down. Hold on just a sec, folks. I'm just gonna wipe this down real quick.
Well, while G does that, I just want to give a big shout out to all the essential workers out there who are working in the grocery stores or doing whatever they're doing. Thank you so much. The lunch ladies, my mom is out there giving lunch to all the kids. So anybody who is out working right now, thank you so much.
Yes, definitely. And if you are a nurse, if you are a first responder, if you are part of an emergency service department out there who needs to be out there, thank you so much for pretty much risking your lives amid this pandemic and staying out there and still serving the community. We really appreciate what you do, and we really appreciate our military here in the United States and abroad.
We do appreciate what you do. Thank you so much.
Yes, we appreciate it, guys. All right, so it is very nice to finally be together again with this podcast with me and Sarah. So Sarah, it is such a pleasure to be back with you doing this podcast.
Yes, it's sort of nice. I mean, we're on FaceTime. We can only see each other's ceilings, but
Definitely, yeah. My phone is pointed towards the ceiling.
you're here. You're here in a way, so we're still doing this.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it as long as we can still work it out, that's what matters, right?
Right, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So a lot has happened over the past month now, I guess. That's how
Wait,
long
it's
we've
already
been
been
out.
a month already? Jeez Louise.
Yeah.
I don't even know what day it is anymore.
Me neither. I had to ask myself a couple times today, like, what day is it?
Last week I thought it was Thursday, 2 days in a week.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that only happens to people who are on drugs, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Kids, don't do drugs, okay?
Excuse. Are you accusing me of something, G?
Oh. No.
Okay.
Or am I?
Are you calling me a liar?
Liar, pants on fire.
No, remember that scene from Drake and Josh where he goes, "Are you calling me a liar?" And he goes, "Well, I'm not calling you a truther."
Truther. Oh, and I love that show. Oh, I miss that show so much.
Me too. Put that show on Netflix.
Please. Nickelodeon, if you can hear us right now. Put iCarly, put Big Time Rush. All right, put all of the 90s Nickelodeon shows on there.
Please.
Boy, I miss the 90s. I'm a 90s baby.
Me too. I mean, I was born in the late 90s and I grew up in the 2000s, but I miss it.
Yeah, we're all about the 90s. We're all about the good times here.
Oh, about the good times here.
Yeah, definitely. And speaking about Netflix, like, what shows have you been watching, Sarah?
Supergirl. I've been watching Supergirl. Have you ever seen Supergirl?
Yeah.
Yes, it's a good show. I've been binge watching, rewatching that. It's been good.
Sweet.
Yeah. What about you, G?
Well, in my situation, well, of course, I still have Netflix, but I also watch cable television. I've been hooked on this show called The Curse of Oak Island.
Ooh.
And what it is that there is an island up in northeastern Canada in the Nova Scotia area
Interesting.
called Oak Island, and it's a private island. And years ago, and when I say years, I mean like hundreds of years ago.
Wow.
There used to be pretty much a burial site for a bunch of treasure hidden under the island.
Wow, that's really interesting.
And so what it is that there is a group of scientists, researchers, and pretty much treasure hunters that come and look for any treasure that's hidden underneath that island. So that's really interesting to see. It's been happening for quite a while now. Mm-hmm. There's been people who have died searching for treasure there.
Ooh.
And so there's this myth, there's a legend that says there's a certain amount of people that have to sacrifice their lives in order for them to reach the treasure that is under that island. Isn't that interesting?
Whoa. Oh, whoa, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yep, it's on the History Channel if you want to watch it. It's called The Curse of Oak Island. They have new episodes every week. It's still active. It's still going on. So if you want to rewatch it from the beginning, I'm pretty sure there's an online History Channel that you can watch from the beginning so that you can see and pretty much you can experience what these people are going through. I mean, this is a ton of construction work that they have to do, digging up that entire island.
Wow.
Trying to find what is hidden there.
Do you think there's actually something on that island?
There is. They've already found artifacts underneath. They found
wow.
A bunch of silver and some gold, a bunch of jewelry from the past. And so pretty much in the era of pretty much the marine life there. There's been a lot of boats and ships going through that area, and there's been a lot of royalty going through that area as well. And so when you trace back history, of course it's a little boring, but when you go back in history, there's been a lot of activity on the island that they are still trying to figure out. And so there you go.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's what I've been up to.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. Crazy it is.
Well, that's interesting. That's something to look forward to every week.
I know, yeah. That is a new episode every week. My uncle absolutely loves that show, so shout out to him.
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, hi to my Uncle Gary.
Hi, Gary.
Yeah, hey Gary. He's upstairs. He's probably watching the show right now as we speak. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. Other than that, I've been staying at home, just, watching my hands, sleeping, getting in all the sleep that I need, catching up on all the sleep.
That's great. Oh my god. I've been sleeping in every day. It's been so nice.
Same.
It's been great. I think I slept till 11 o'clock one day.
Oh, 11 o'clock?
It was amazing. Yeah.
Oh, that's too early. Try talking to my brother. He wakes up at, well, today he actually woke up at 4:30.
4:30 in the afternoon.
Yep, you heard that right.
What, really?
Yeah, he's
enjoying this, isn't he?
He is. As a high school student or a middle school student, this is the life right now. Really, it is.
I mean, there's still homework. Doesn't he have homework and stuff?
He does, but like he prefers to do it at home, and he's enjoying it. He gets to do it on his own time, pretty much. It's kind of like homeschooling.
That's really cool.
Yeah, so, he sleeps at around like 4 a.m, playing video games with his friends. And then he doesn't wake up until like in the early afternoon hours. So that's his life right now. But he's still playing basketball, so he's still active.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he goes down to the local middle school here in Lakeside. And that place is still pretty much, open for
good.
pretty much anyone who wants to go and exercise only.
Oh.
So yeah, he's still keeping his distance and all that.
6 feet apart, right?
That's right. Even if you're exercising, remember 6 feet apart still.
Well, at least he's still getting his exercise in.
He is, yes. And speaking about exercise, I am in the process right now of ordering a yoga mat.
A yoga mat.
I ordered a mat. It should arrive by Thursday. And what it is that I plan to start doing some exercises every day now and starting to get back into a routine.
Oh, that's fun. You know what I ordered that's coming Thursday?
What's coming on Thursday?
A video game.
Whoa! What kind?
Do you know what The Sims is?
Yes, I know what that is.
I ordered it for my PS4.
Holy cow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Lucky you.
Yeah, so I'm going to be making some people and doing some pretty fun stuff.
Sweet. There you go. You know what? Keeping yourself busy during the virus.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good way to connect with people virtually if you want to look at it that way. I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, are you going to invite some of our pals, our friends over?
Yeah, in The Sims, you can make whoever you want. So I might just add them and see what I can do. I have a plan.
So you can make a Sims version of me, right?
I could make a Sims version of you. Don't at me, but I've already picked out your personality traits.
What? You already made a me?
I mean, pretty much. Because in The Sims, you have to give them personality traits. And there's a list of personality traits that you can give them.
Whoa.
So I looked at the personality traits, and I'm like, okay, which one is G? And I picked it out.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
It reminds me of Wii. Do you remember Wii?
I remember Wii. The me characters.
The me characters? Oh my god, I made myself. It looks exactly like me.
Really?
Yeah.
I see. You gotta send me a pic of that.
Oh, I will. Oh, you bet I will.
Oh, you better.
Yeah, but it was cute. I enjoyed playing Wii. You know, those were my teenage years.
Those were the days, man.
Yes, definitely.
I still have a Wii.
You do? Do you use it?
Yeah, I still use it. I have 2 Wiis, actually.
Oh, cool.
Oh my gosh, I should ship my other Wii over to you so that way we can play together.
You know, I have the sports version and I have the regular one.
I have that too.
Yeah, the Wii Sports. I play tennis on that thing, and boy, oh boy, I got a lot of exercise out of that thing.
Right? Like, if you have a Wii, then what's the use of going out and exercising when you have a Wii at home to exercise with?
Yeah, you can, yeah. At home, you can exercise at home.
Do it at home. If you have a Wii, then use it.
Use it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and I also fly the planes in Wii too.
Fly the planes?
Yeah, you can fly a plane. You didn't know that?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, okay.
And guess what I do to the plane?
What do you do to the plane?
I crash it.
Oh my god.
Like what I do on Grand Theft Auto.
Oh yeah? Is that it?
Yeah, so that's a whole nother story right there with Grand Theft Auto. I mean, I blow things up. I steal cars. I steal airplanes. I steal...
Do you shoot people?
Oh, that's not nice. Yeah, of course I do in that video game only, but not in real life. That's not good. Don't do that, people. Okay? That's not nice. But, these are virtual characters, so they come back to life, okay? They have a bunch of second, third, fourth chances, It's not like
Uh-huh, okay. Do you feel like violent video games are affecting your brain in any way?
No, I'm a pretty happy person. I mean, just as long as you're a happy person and you're positive about life and the outlook of life, you can play the game, you can be violent, and then after that, you stop the game and then you proceed with your normal life,
So you go and hug people then?
Yeah, I hug people, give them kisses and all that, after I pretty much destroy Los Santos.
Yeah, you destroy lives and shoot people and crash cars
planes,
and
start fires,
and...
throw stick bombs at people and then blow them up.
Stick bombs?
Yeah.
Wow, G, you're wild. You are such a rebel.
Oh, yeah, I am. Oh, you should see my brother. Oh, God, a whole different story there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that guy, I don't even want to begin.
Oh gosh. Oh my gosh.
You want to know what he plays?
What does he play?
Fortnite.
Wait, doesn't every high schooler or...
Every middle schooler, every high schooler, definitely.
Like, what's the hype with Fortnite?
I have no idea.
You know what the hype is?
No, I never played it before. I'm not even interested, to be honest with you.
I watched the gameplay of it once on YouTube, and I still don't get it. A game that you have to play, though, is the Untitled Goose Game.
What is it about, and how do you access it? Is it through PlayStation or Xbox or
you
what?
You can download it on PlayStation through the store. It's a game, but what it is you play as a goose, and you're a goose, okay? You play as a goose, and you go around and you just mischief. You can scare a child into making him fall on his face and then take his glasses. You can make a farmer. You can take a farmer's keys. It's just a lot of fun, and you can honk. Oh, you can honk. You can honk like a goose. It's fun. It's so much fun. You gotta play that game.
Wow.
It's so good.
I'll try it out. Definitely. That sounds so cute, though.
It's a lot of fun. Like,
oh, I bet.
Who doesn't want to be a goose? I mean, come on.
I want to be a goose.
I want to be a goose, too. I love being a goose.
Yeah. Duck, duck, goose.
Honk, honk, I goose. G, speaking of games, have you heard of that new game, Animal Crossing?
I did.
Like, everybody's playing it now.
Yeah, definitely. What is it about exactly?
So, Animal Crossing, it used to, like, way back in the day, when we didn't even have Nintendo Switches, there's this thing called Nintendo DS that everybody loved.
Yeah.
And it was a game on there, and you played as a character, and you did all kinds of stuff, and it was brought back from, way back, so that's why it's kind of, like, really, really, popular now. Because a lot of people have nostalgia to it. You know, a lot of people remember playing it on the DS, and it's fun. I don't know, I've never played it. I don't even know what the hype is about it. But I remember being in elementary school. And we had this pajama day where we had waffles too, you know?
Oh, I remember that.
It was a great day. We had waffles and pajamas day. And I remember there was a group of the sophisticated I'm better than you children. And they sat in a circle and they played Animal Crossing. Because you could link it up to each other. And I asked them what they were doing and they'd go away, Sarah, you're not cool enough for this. And I'd be like, okay.
Aw, they're mean.
Yeah, they were rude. Shout out to anybody from Julian who's listening to this. Yep.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
No, they're not. Yeah, they have better things to do. They're getting married and having babies.
Oh, man. What do you think about, like, people our age, like, getting married and having kids at around, like, late teens, early 20s?
I don't know. I mean, don't you want to go to college? Don't you want to get an education? You know, and like a lot of these kids are getting married around 21 or 23. And it's like, come on, guys, you have your whole life ahead of you to get married and have babies and everything. Don't you want to just enjoy your early 20 years? You have plenty of time after school, you know? I don't know.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with you. And I would definitely wait after college and until we have, you know, our own places to live, our own car, pretty much until we have our own life that we have established, then yes. But if we're still living with our parents and we decide to do that, it's going to be really hard.
I mean, you gotta be financially stable. I mean, you know, a good time to get married is when you're financially stable. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
You have your own apartment, you have a car, you have a good job, you know, that kind of stuff. You know, you're not like working part-time somewhere and you're renting a place. You know what I mean? Just like, okay, maybe like rent a place as a couple. I don't know. I just feel like you need to like, you have to be in the right mindset. You know what I mean? And you have to have a good job and just, I don't know.
Yeah, you have to really establish yourself and really be responsible and be ready if you're going to get yourself into that situation. But as you said, of course, definitely enjoy your life right now. I mean, while you're young, travel the world, you know, hang out with your family more. And
we're 21, 23. I mean, like, when my parents were that age, they were living in Hawaii.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, like, I mean, I understand, like, you want to have a partner, but, like, you don't need to, like, get married, like, right away. I mean, if you love that person, you can be in a relationship for a couple of years and act like you're married and not be married. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
And you can, like, still grow together, but you don't have to, like, have a piece of paper that says, oh, you're married.
Yeah, give it time. You know, my dad, you know, he keeps telling me as I was growing up, Gian, you know, don't get married until you're 40. You know, don't get married. No, instead, just be a priest in a church and never get married. And I'm like, whoa, hold on just a sec there. Hold on. First of all,
it's a mistake. Never get yourself married. Never do that.
First of all, I don't want to be a priest, okay?
No.
No, I still love Jesus. I mean, like, I still love Jesus. And, you know, every Sunday, you know, I still go to church and all that. And, you know, praise the Lord. But I have no plans and no intentions of being a priest. I mean, it doesn't look like that's going to be my goal, you know? But I think my dad would be a perfect priest.
I'm quite glad you're not taking the priest route. I mean, I don't think you'd make a very good priest. Just honestly, as your best friend, that's just how I feel.
Yeah, same. No, I wasn't even planning that anyway.
You're a good reporter. You're a good person on air.
I am. Oh, thank you. All right, guys, so moving on now. If you haven't already seen what Grossmont has been posting on their social media sites, their latest post as of 5 days ago says that help is available so you can hold on to your future. So you can apply for what's called a California College Student Emergency Support Fund. So in this case, it is to help be made available to you so you can make it through your COVID-19 challenges. So what you can do is you can apply for a $500 grant to pay for rent, tech, or other expenses to help you continue your education. So for the requirements for this $500 grant is that you have to be currently enrolled in about 12 or more units. You should already have earned 24 or more units into your college life so far. As you have been enrolled in your academic life. Also, you need a California Promise grant. So it's formally called the BOG waiver, if you remember that. And then with those requirements, you are eligible to receive $500.
Wow, that's a really good thing that we're doing.
So Grossmont College already provided a link to their official Instagram page. So their latest posts in this yellow box, that link is there below, and what you can do is you can go to that link and you can apply for the grant. And so hopefully you can get money so that you can support yourself during this tough time right now. And it's filling up quick, so you might want to apply as soon as you can. If not, they might reach a maximum number of students and they might end it at some point. So get there quick and apply right now for grants. It's a $500 emergency award fund for students who are in need during the COVID-19 crisis.
Another thing that Grossmont is doing, G, do you know this, is they're loaning 16 ventilators to local hospitals as part of the effort to increase the supply of equipment for the COVID-19 patients. The ventilators, which are used at Grossmont College's respiratory therapy program, are now going to go to Kaiser, San Diego Hospital. 5 are going to Sharp Grossmont Hospital in La Mesa, and 5 are going to the State Office of Emergency Services. Since a lot of people are getting sick, a lot of hospitals do not really have that many ventilators, so it's a really good thing that our school is loaning them. Hopefully we get them back. I'm sure we will. But that's a really cool thing that we're doing. Like, good job, Grossmont, you know?
Yeah, definitely giving back to the community. Really important right now during these times. So we applaud local schools who are doing that right now, trying to provide as much as they can to services for our students and beyond. So thank you so much for doing that. I know it's a tough time right now, and we got to stick together, and we'll get through this eventually. Yeah, and speaking about the COVID-19 pandemic, you may have received an email from Grossmont College quite a long time ago. It was released on March 19th, and you may have already known this, but we will be going online for the rest of the semester. Now, in this news, you may have been sad to hear this. Other people, they react differently to it. And so what it is that the email that has been sent to you, if you are a Grossmont or Cuyamaca student, is that they have a list of campus support options that you can choose from during this hard time so that you can continue your schooling or whatever your decision is moving forward. If you have questions about your classes or if you need any resources, they provide links on their website and also to the email that they sent you so that they can help you with any resources, or if you plan to drop any classes or do any withdrawals, they will excuse you from that somehow because of the understanding of what's happening right now. And so with that in mind, you can check that in your email list, and you should be able to get it if you're a student at the district.
Good. That's a really good thing that we're doing. Also going along with this COVID-19 pandemic is seeing how many places are closed. And especially Las Vegas. Las Vegas is shut down completely. There is nobody in sight on the street, on the strip of Las Vegas. Have you noticed that, G? It's crazy to just see that.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen this, but there's a posting on Facebook where a photographer actually went out to the strip in Las Vegas and started taking pictures of the empty strip. And you can see the MGM Grand, the Veer Towers, the Treasure Island. Basically, all of the landmarks there on the strip are pretty much empty. And there's only a few people walking around. So it's very weird seeing all of these empty streets that are normally packed, right?
Yeah, definitely weird to see how empty Las Vegas is. That's usually filled with life and stuff.
Yeah, and it really comes to show that people are really following these rules and guidelines right now in pretty much flattening the curve is what they call it, staying at home and being safe during this time right now. So that really proves that people are really taking this seriously and that they're staying home with their families or staying home by themselves and making sure that they don't get exposed to this virus. So if you're staying home right now and you're following the rules and, when you get out there and you're protecting yourself, you're wearing gloves or a mask, thank you for doing your part in making sure that you prevent yourself from being safe and preventing other people from being infected as well. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you to anyone who is following the rules and staying home. We'll get through this. We will get through this, and I hope that we do return to our normal lives again soon. I don't like this.
Yes, I really hope so too, and we will. We've gone through so many, disasters, so many events. Probably in our lifetime and probably in our parents' lifetime too. And so to think, they recovered from those events, we can recover from this one too.
Oh yeah, definitely. When I was talking to my dad about this, he was saying that they were scared of nuclear war when he was a kid. And they did all kinds of runs and stuff. Like drills, like how we have earthquake drills.
Right, except there's this bomb drills, right?
Yeah, they had bomb drills when he was in school, and they got through that, so we'll get through this.
Yeah, definitely.
Except, unfortunately, there's no COVID-19 school drills. There's stay-at-home drills.
Yeah, our drills are more easier,
I read a post on Facebook that said, our grandparents, they fought in the war and they put themselves in the war. And you know what we're doing?
What are we doing?
Sitting our butts at home every day, saving the world.
Yeah, this is the part where you say, okay, boomer.
I also heard from our small group of friends that we talked to is they're calling COVID-19 the boomer remover. Do you know why they call it that, G?
Because they're more prone to die with the COVID-19.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true though. Yeah, so if we'll see, the thing is, if we end up getting it, knock on wood, we won't.
Knock on wood.
But if younger people get it, there is a higher survival rate.
Right.
But if the boomers get it, because their immune system is much more weaker, they're more prone to dying from it.
Yeah.
And so it's very important to take care, of our grandparents and our parents and make sure that they stay indoors.
Yeah.
Because this thing, it affects people differently of different ages and generations, right?
Right.
Yeah, so we have to be very careful with that, when we play around, when we go out. Pretty much, we don't know what we touch. We don't know who we come in contact to. So that's why the government just prefers us to stay at home, because sometimes, our mind is somewhere else. So Okay, so, Sarah, there's been, a lot of this COVID-19 is really getting into my brain, and I kind of want to focus on more positive stories, right? And so, we're going to talk about positive things that are happening in our community that are really making a difference amid this crisis right now. And so, I heard, Sarah, that in your community, you guys are giving away free lunches to students who are unable to go to school during this time.
Yeah, so my mom is the nutrition director, the fancy name, up here at Julian High School. And she runs all three schools. She runs the elementary and the junior high. And what they're doing, well, really what she's doing with the help of her coworker, is giving out lunches to the kids. So they make sack lunches, something different every day. They make a sandwich. They put it with a yogurt, a milk, and they either give it to somebody who drives down to Shelter Valley and down to the desert and gives out the lunches, or they set up a table at the high school and parents can come get lunch for the kids, and they're giving out free lunches to the kids, who don't have food at home. And it's been a really positive thing because my mom has been getting a lot of positive responses, saying, oh, my kid loves when I come home and I have the lunches and I give it to them and they love opening it up. It's like a present for them. So that was really nice to see.
Well, that is very sweet of your mom to do, and thank her for me. Tell her I said thank you for doing what she does and really going out there and pretty much. She's also, as she's out there, she's also risking her health as well. And so she's exposing herself to random people. And so just make sure she's safe, make sure she's wearing gloves and a mask.
Yeah, she's wearing gloves. She's staying 6 feet apart. She's coming home and taking showers. So she's doing what she can to stay, what's that word? Hygienic.
Stay safe.
Stay hygienic.
Yes.
What? Siri, can you not? Siri, can you not?
Sometimes Siri goes on whenever I say your name, Sarah.
Oh, yeah. Sarah and Siri are no different. I think one time me and G were talking, and he goes, Sarah, and then Siri goes, how can I help you? We are not talking to you.
I said, hey, Sarah. Oh, it didn't work for me now. I tried.
Now it knows the difference, see? Knows the difference now.
Well, it's great that your mom is doing that. And I've noticed here down in my community, I went to the dollar store this one day to get some bread. Oh, I love the 99-cent store. Oh, my favorite place in the world. And I saw a nurse give gloves to one of the cashier workers because the 99-cent store cannot provide gloves to their workers.
Oh, I see.
And
gotcha.
And it goes for other grocery stores too.
Right.
Some of them don't, some of them do. It depends on the company, right? And so with in terms of protecting themselves, I saw one of the nurses there who was shopping. She gave a pair of gloves to one of the cashiers, and I thought that was so sweet of her to do. It really shows that she really cares about retail workers right now. By the way, shout out to the retail workers who are out there also risking their health. It's really hard being a retail worker right now in 2020. I have a classmate in one of my video classes. She works at Target, and she works at the one in El Cajon. Yeah, me too. We go to Target with our friends.
Yeah, with Evan and Ashley and Alex and all them.
Yeah, Alex Lavanos, our local break artist. Shout out to him. He goes to Target.
Hi, Alex. Hi, Evan. Hi, Ashley. Hey, they can listen to us now.
They can, yes.
We can say that we mentioned them in the podcast.
We did. They should pay us. Okay, send it to our Venmo.
Alex should pay us.
We should follow him on Instagram. It's at Alex Lavanos.
Yes, he's a great artist. Follow him on YouTube. He does YouTube covers. He has a Twitter. He has a Facebook page. Follow him on all platforms. See, Alex, free promotion over here, okay? Hey, we should convince him to do like a live stream concert sometime.
Just like what every other celebrity is doing right now.
Yeah, we should convince him to do that sometime.
He should, and you know what? If people want to donate, they can. Like, he could do like, he should put like his Venmo link on the bottom.
He could, yeah.
And you know, it'll help him because right now he is jobless at the moment.
That is true. True, yeah. That is true. A lot of artists, local artists, are out of work at the moment because of COVID-19. They can't do concerts or anything. And he's not working at Guitar Center, so...
Yeah, he just got his last paycheck a couple days ago, and so, you know, he's a little bummed out right now with that, and, you know, he's just surviving at the moment, and so, I think he should definitely do a live concert on Instagram. That would be so cool.
It would be. I remember when he did a live concert on Instagram. It was great. It was great. Okay, Alex, you can pay us now.
Yes. Yeah, he's a local break artist here in San Diego, guys. If you want to check him out, he has an album. It's called Distant.
It's amazing.
And we were supposed to put it on our system at school so that we can play it for you guys, but unfortunately...
we can't.
Because of COVID, so... Yeah. But we have the CD, you know. Eventually it's going to end up there probably next semester, but we'll donate it. We'll donate it to the future students of our class, so...
Yeah. Future students can rock out to him.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a good album.
It is. It's you know, some of them are pop and alternative music. So, if you listen to 91X, a local radio station here in San Diego, sometimes you hear his music on there too, and he's guested a couple times there too. So, there you go.
Yeah, he's been everywhere, man. He has been everywhere.
Definitely.
Okay, Alex, you can pay us now. We're kidding.
Yeah, and speaking about celebrities doing living room shows live online, there's been a lot of them lately doing it. Yeah, I saw Niall do it a lot of times.
Yeah, it's good because artists can still perform in the comfort of our own home since we can't go out and we can't go to concerts. So artists are still giving us a way to listen to music.
Definitely.
It's good for the fans, I think. It's good for them.
It is. Yeah, I saw Camila and Sean do one, and oh my gosh, totally ship them.
Your OTP. Do you know what OTP is?
No. What is it? This is embarrassing.
Oh my god. One true pairing.
What? One true what? Harry? Katy Perry?
Pairing.
Pairing.
Yes. Oh,
like shipping.
Yes.
Then why didn't you just say ship?
Because people say that.
No, they only say that up in Julian.
Oh, is that so? Like we say born in a barn?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god, have we ever told that story? Okay, when G and I first met, we had two doors in the cafeteria that swung open, and somebody came through the door, and they left the door open. So I looked straight on, and I said, "Close the door, were you born in a barn?" And you looked straight at me, and you just went, "No, I was born in a hospital."
Oh my gosh, really? I said that?
You said that. You said that. That is clear in my memory to this day because that was the most funniest moment. And I went, haven't you ever heard that before? And you went, no.
Wow.
And I'm like, I started doing a couple other ones, and you go, is that just something they just say up in Julian? Are those Julian sayings? And I'm just like, no, G, no.
What other sayings do you guys say up there that I was curious about?
Hit the hay.
That's the one. Oh, that's my favorite.
Hit the hay, yeah. I said, I'm gonna hit the hay, and you go, hay? Really? Like, you actually sleep on hay up there? Like, really? Is that a Julian thing?
It must be, because you have hay up there, right?
Well, yeah, we have hay up there, but it's a very, people say it all the time. It's just one of my favorite memories of you.
Yeah, definitely. I remember when you were wearing that One Direction shirt, and we were in the cafeteria. And then I had told you, can I tell you something, Sarah? And you were like, yeah, I really like One Direction too.
And then we discovered that you like Five Sauce and R5, and we went to the concert together. Oh, good times, man. Good times. Good times.
Good times indeed.
We spent a lot of time together.
Yeah.
And I remember how I had a hard time saying your name. So I'm like, Jana? And you're like, my name is G, just call me G. And it's been your nickname ever since.
Yeah. And then it formed into G-Man.
G-Man, that's your radio nickname.
Yeah, that's my DJ name.
Yay.
Hey, did we ever figure out what your DJ name is exactly? Or are we still up in the air?
I mean, we're still up in the air. But I don't know how we're going to get stuff now unless they leave a comment. But I had Sarah Bear on air, and... Wait, what was that?
That's my brother.
What?
Apparently this ceiling is not thick enough.
Oh my God.
See, I did warn you, Sarah, that he was going to scream tonight. And boy, he did.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's...
I just heard a muffled, high-pitched, and I just went, what the heck was that?
Yeah, apparently someone's dying in the other room, so don't mind that.
Nope, don't mind that. That's just the dying corpse in another room. Nothing, no big deal. No big deal. No big deal at all.
No biggie. See, there he is again. See, I told you.
Oh my God, I just heard a loud woohoo!
Okay, are we just gonna listen all night to his moans and groans and yelling and screaming?
Welcome to Giovanni and Sara segment, the part where we listen for Gion's brother and see what he says next and try to interpret it.
Alright, so are we just... Let's do that for the next hour of the show. We're gonna be creepers here.
Welcome to Giovanni and Sara, where we are natural creepers. Oh my God, do you want to tell them the story about what happened in Target the last time we went?
What now?
The Target story. Okay, G probably blocked this out of his memory, but last time that we went to Target, before the whole stay-at-home order was issued, and we had to stay home and not go anywhere.
Right. Yeah, good old days.
Yeah, before we couldn't see each other. Anyway, we went to Target, and this was about the time that when first toilet paper and paper towels started to go off the shelves. There was no sanitizer, no Clorox wipes, no nothing. And we went to Target, and we're like, oh, let's go see if they have Clorox wipes and stuff like that. But, of course, they didn't, so we're like, okay, oh well, no big deal. We just wanted to look. So we're with our buddy Alex Lavanos, and all of a sudden this guy comes out of nowhere with a cart full of Clorox wipes, and we're like, what? So we start following this guy down the aisle.
We did. He was looking at us like, please go away. And then he actually, because I think those were orders that someone already had taken, and so he was He was saving it for them initially.
Right. Yeah.
And then after that, this other dude who works there went out of the back room, and he was carrying some Clorox wipes.
Yeah, he was.
And so we actually, no, we didn't just follow him. We stopped him.
We actually stalked him. We were like, excuse me, can we have one?
We did. We were like, no, we want one right now. And he was like, okay, how many do you want? Okay, one for her. Okay, one for me. And then
he wouldn't give me one, remember?
he was about to walk away, and we stopped him at the last second. Remember that?
Yeah. I'm like, excuse me, can I get one too? And he just looked at me and he was like, oh, yeah. And it's like, bro. And I remember when we told the cashier, he's like, oh, really? Oh, I'm sorry that happened. And it was like, it's probably because we stalked him. That's probably why he doesn't like us.
Yeah.
Hey, remember when you can go outside and not get a virus? Those were the days, man.
Yeah, remember when the shelves were stocked up with toilet paper, tissue paper, and all that?
Yeah, man, those were good times.
Good times.
Those were the days.
Yeah, those
were the days.
Those were the days. And remember when noodle soup and ramen were still up on the shelves?
Oh yeah, everybody wasn't freaking out. Yeah, those were the days.
And now they're gone. My favorite ramen. You know what I noticed?
What?
There are only spicy flavors left on the shelves. No one wants to take the spicy ones.
We don't want your steak and spicy ramen.
And you know the shrimp flavor? Like,
Yeah.
Who wants that? No one took it.
Who eats the shrimp flavor?
Not me.
If you eat the shrimp flavored, are you considered a psychopath or
I mean, you must be shrimpy. I don't know.
If Alex was here, he'd be trying to make a pun.
I know. I was trying to do a pun, but I can't. I suck at that.
I can't either. I'm not punny.
Aw, I wish I had that trait.
Did you get an email about graduation today, G?
I did get that email. Said to say we're gonna do it virtually.
Are you gonna partake in that, G?
Are you gonna do it?
I honestly really don't want to do it.
You don't want to?
No. Why do you want to?
What? Oh, I was going to. I don't know why. Because.
Well, if you do it, I'll do it.
I know, but it's just I don't know how they're gonna do it. Is it like through a Zoom?
Yeah, it's gonna be on Zoom, and they're gonna be like, okay, class of 2020, you graduated. We're gonna throw off our caps, and they're gonna end the Zoom session, and that's it. We're graduated.
I have a question. How in the world are we going to get our cap and gown, though?
We order it, and they deliver it? I don't know, maybe?
Or you can use your high school graduation cap and gown if you still have it laying in their closet somewhere.
I mean, if you still have it, I don't see why not.
Definitely, yeah. So if you'll be graduating from Grossmont this year, maybe transferring out, and you'll be participating in the graduation, it will be virtual. So if you have any of your graduation cap and gown just laying in your closet somewhere, you might want to use it so that you don't have to end up buying a new one. Right, Sarah?
Or just ask a friend.
Or ask a friend who has it. They can drop it off at your front door so you don't have to make contact with them. Hey guys, thank you for tuning in to our first podcast online right here on YouTube. We appreciate it so much. If you hit that like button there on the bottom. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe and turn on post notifications so you can be notified on every video that is posted right here on our temporary channel. And if you have any questions or comments, you can comment below. And we really appreciate you guys listening and tuning in. And here is your socials.
Hey guys, yeah, thanks again for tuning in on our YouTube page. You can find us on all social media platforms. Follow us on Instagram at Griffin Radio SD. Follow us on Facebook on Griffin Radio SD. Or find our Facebook page, Griffin Radio 119. You can also follow us on Twitter at GRadioSD. Thanks, guys. Make sure that you are up to date with the latest updates. We are always making sure that everything is up to date for you guys. Make sure you tune in to the YouTube channel where we'll have new news every week from all of us. Thanks again, guys. We really appreciate you listening in. Make sure you stay tuned, and we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, and it's definitely nice to be back here on air on a different platform. And also, don't forget to wash your hands, stay safe and healthy, and we'll definitely get through this, guys. You are listening to Giovanni
and Sara in the morning. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys. Bye. Have a great rest of your week.